I am on the hunt for numbers. Numbers. Where are any numbers? I am looking. Oh, there are some numbers. Wonderful, wonderful numbers. Oh, hey, how are you today? Are you ready to do math lesson 133? It's Thursday, and I am on the hunt for numbers. Yes, numbers. We have tons of numbers everywhere. Numbers behind me, numbers in front of me, numbers everywhere, numbers all over your math page today. Find that math page. We're going to do a quick review, and then we have a math test today. But it will be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Are you ready? Okay, let's get started. We're on the hunt for numbers. Mrs. Kraft is so glad that you are with me today as we talk about review, actually about money. Yes, money. We need to think about dollars and cents. I hope you found your math page. You are going to count the dollars first. Now, they didn't mix them up. Good. Sometimes they mix them up and get them out of order. But today, look at those numbers up in the corner. Add carefully. Draw lines to match who has that much money to buy what they want. Remember, they're on a camping trip. It looks like somebody wants a mug with a moose on it. Somebody wants a fishing lure. Somebody else wants a canteen. Ooh, you need one of those when you're on a hike. And somebody else wants a book. Maybe Mom wants a book to sit and read while you and Dad do the fishing. Okay? Let's go down to number 2. This is all review today, remember, because we have our math test today. Number 2, a whole long row of addition. Just between you and me, guess what? On this long row, you may cross off 2 problems. Yes, 2 addition problems. There's 5 problems. That means I should see 3 problems with answers. Are you ready? We're going to actually do the first one together. It'll be a freebie. Are you ready? Here we go. Okay. Remember, what are we looking for? We're looking for groups of 10. Do you see anything that makes a 10? Let's see. Brady, do you see anything that makes a 10? Yeah, he said the 6 and the 4 make a 10. So we need to know 6 and 4 make 10. Plus 3, Layla, is 13. Down to 3, carry a 1. Are there any 10s? Abel, do you see anything that makes 10? Nope. So let's add that row. 1 plus 4 plus 4. Plus 0. That's right, Abel. He said, don't forget that 0, Mrs. Kraft. And that equals 9. Okay, we're on the hundreds row. Do you see anything that makes 10? Adeline, do you see anything that makes 10? I do. 5 plus 2 plus 3. Those all equal 10. So I am going to write my answer and make sure my comma is there. Did you get 1,093? If you did, you are correct. Now find 2 more problems. Cross off the other 2. Go down to subtracting, okay? We're going to do 1 together, and this time you may only cross off 1 problem. Only crossing off 1 subtraction. Okay, did you get that? 2 addition, because they're super simple. But subtraction, I want you to practice, okay? Okay, let's do the first one together. Let's do Quen. Quen, what is 6 minus 2? 6 minus 2 is 4. Good job, Quen. Remember, if I'm going too fast, hit that pause button and catch up, okay? Let's go to Lucas. Lucas, can I do 4 minus 9? No, I only have 4 fingers. I cannot take 9 away. I am not a magician. So we're going to cross off the 4, cross off the 5. Lucas, the 5 is going to become that's correct, a 4. And the 4, 10 plus 4 is 14. Should have used a different color. Let's draw a line so you know what that is. Okay, so here we go. Lucas, what is 14 minus 9? There is that 9 trick. Anytime we have 9 on the bottom, we take those 2 numbers, add them together, and that gives me my answer. So what is 1 plus 4? Lucas, he said 5. 5 is correct. 14 minus 9 is 5. Okay, Ella, can you help me? Ella, what is 4 minus 2? 4 minus 2 is 2, correct. So 254 is your answer. On the top row addition, how many are you going to cross out? 2. On the bottom row subtraction, how many are you going to cross out? 1. Good job. Then you have to finish the wheels, okay? Kendall, can you help me on this? It's 18 minus. Let's start with 18 minus 5. 18 minus 5. If I go too fast, hit that pause button, okay? 18 minus 5. Kendall, can you help me? Kendall, what's 8 minus 5? Got that answer? Okay, then we're going to add a 10 to that because we have 10 in the tens column. That's correct. She said 13. Good job. Let's do one more. Let's see who else after Kendall is Brady. Brady's math whiz, just like Kendall's a math whiz. 18 minus 11. 18 minus 11. You can use your fingers if you need. It's okay. Ready? 18 minus 11. And the answer, Brady, is 7. Good job. Should we do one more? Just one. This next one, you've already got the answer for. It's a twin to the last one. Kellen, what is 18 minus 7? We just learned from Brady that 18 minus 11 is 7. So, Kellen, what's the twin? I need another number that's already up there. That's right. It is 11. You keep going around this circle and finish this circle and then do the addition circle on the other one. Addition is always easier. Boys and girls, look on the back. This is your choice today if you want to do it. I'm not making you do this because we have a test. This is your choice. But what it says is really important. It's not just coloring any square. There's a pattern you're going to make. Color the shapes to make a pattern of symmetry. Remember to make both sides match exactly. This is going to be like looking in a mirror. So if I color this piece right here by that black line blue, I need to color this one blue. If I color this red, I need to color this red. If I color this green, I need to color this green. Whatever you do on one side, you copy the same thing on the other side, just like holding it up to a mirror. But this is your choice, okay? You got that? Okay, good job. Okay, let's put this over here so I don't smear some other things I have ready for today. We are going to do our math test. Remember, on math test day, there are no speed drills. No speed drills whatsoever today. You do finish the front of this paper. Do it before your math test because this will give you practice and get you ready for your math test because there's adding and subtracting on there. And that way you've got your mind sharp and ready to go. Okay. Today, no speed drill because it's a math test. I will call you sometime today and do your oral drills over the phone. That's right. I would love to see and hear from you. And that way, this is one way of doing it. If you have FaceTime, that'd be great to do it FaceTime. Some people don't have that though. So we'll just probably call to start and then I'll ask if FaceTime's okay with Mommy for another time. Okay, so find your math test. It's in your folder. It looks just like this. Okay, did you find it? Okay, I want you to listen close. Put your name at the top of that paper. That is really important. I want you to do this whole test in one sitting. I don't want you to get started and then go play, get a little bit more done, then go play, do a little bit more, go eat a snack. You're going to sit and concentrate on this just like you were at school. I want you to focus, okay? But before we do that, I want to do a quick review of some of our flashcards, okay? Are you ready? Let's see if the boys can help me on this. Boys, what is 8 times 10? That's correct. It's 80. Okay, girls, what is 2 times 3? 2 threes. 6, correct. Okay, boys, another 2 family or a 5 family. 5 times 2 is 10. Good job. And let's do another one, girls. 2 times 4? 2 fours? 8. Okay, how about boys? 3 times 10. You're getting all the easy one, boys. 30. Okay, girls, here's an easy one for you. 5 times 10 or 10 times 5. We know both families. 50. Don't get tricked. This is for both boys and girls. 0 times 10 is 0. Remember, any number times 0 equals 0. Okay, ready? 9 times 10 equals 90. Good job. Okay, everybody. 2 times 9 equals 2 doubles. Double 9. Drawing a 9. 18. Good job. And 2 times 10 is 20. And easy one. 2 times 2, 4. Good job. And the last one, 5 times 10 is 50. Good job. Just a reminder, you are not allowed to rewind this tape and look for answers for the test. Now, if it's on the math paper on the front, you sure can rewind and look at those answers. But when it's test time, there's no rewinding. We just keep moving right on through that test. That would only be fair. God would not want us to do something that would be cheating, right, boys and girls? Because guess what? Who needs to cheat? You know the answers anyway. The answers are right in that great brain that He gave you, right in your head. That's right. Let's do some dividing. Remember, division is the opposite of multiplication, okay? Let's see the girls. Ready? 5 times something that equals 25. It's like counting nickels or the clock. 5 times something that equals 25. That's correct. It's 5. Okay, boys? 5 times something that equals 10. 5 times something that equals 10. And that answer is 2. Good job. Okay, girls, let's see if you can get this one. Get my cards. You ready? 10 times something that equals 50. Count my tens. 10 times something that equals 50. How many fingers do you have up? 5. Good job. This is everybody. 10 times something that equals 30. Count my tens again. 10 times something that equals 30. Did you say 3? I hope you did. Big number. Uh-oh. 10 times something that equals 100. 10 times something that equals 100. Do you know what it is? It is 10. We're going even bigger. Are you ready? 10 times something that equals 120. Did you remember our trick? Our trick is, remember, you're going to take off that 0. That's right. 10 times 12 equals 120. Okay, let's do another one. 5 times something that equals 40. That trick does not work with this problem. It's only with the 10 family. So 5 times something that equals 40. Do you remember? Count by 5s. How many fingers do you have up? If you said 8, you are right. Last one. 5 times something that equals 35. 5 times something that equals 35. Count by 5s. How many fingers? Did you say 7? Good job. I am proud of you. Okay, let's get going. We're going to start our math test. Is your name at the top of your paper? I hope so. Okay. Do you have your listening ears on? Are you ready? We're going to start with our problems at the top of the paper. This is number 1, right here at the top. Number 1. It says, write the answers to the combination your teacher says. Here's the first one. What is 7 plus 5? Write down just the answer. 7 plus 5. You can hit the pause button while you think and add. 7 plus 5. Okay? Letter B. Remember, hit the pause button if you need it. We're going too fast. Letter B. 17 minus 4. 17 minus 4. Got that? 17 minus 4. Letter C. 16 minus 9. 16 minus 9. There's that 9. You know what you can do with that 9 if you don't want to use your fingers. 16 minus 9. But you can always check with your fingers too. Count up. See what number you get. 16 minus 9. Okay? Whoops. I'll drop that one. Are you ready? Letter D. 8 plus 8. 8 plus 8. 8 plus 8. Okay. Letter E has 3 numbers. You might want to hit that pause button, okay? So think carefully. Do it 2 times to make sure you have the right answer. 11 minus 9. There's that 9 trick again. Plus 8. 11 minus 9 plus 8. 11 minus 9 plus 8. Got it? Hit the pause button. When you get the answer, then you can start up again. Okay? And the last one. It has 3 numbers too. This is why we practice our Speedy Sams. I hope you're practicing your Speedy Sams at home, because that will give you good practice for problems like this. What is letter F? 6 plus 7 minus 5. 6 plus 7 minus 5. Okay? 6 plus 7 minus 5. You hit the pause button. When you're finished, you can hit the pause button to start again because we'll go on down to number 2. Okay, are you ready? Number 2 says, mark circle the bubble under the numbers your teacher says. This is these listening ears. Okay, are you ready? Number 1. Mark the number that says 4 1/4. Mark the number that says 4 1/4. This is letter A. Mark the number that says 4 1/4. Go across to letter B. Hit the pause if you need more time. Mark the number that says $110.01. Mark the number that says $110.01. We're going across. Which one says $110.01? Okay, down to letter C. Practice all those number houses the other day. I hope you've been working on that. Here's letter C. You're going to need that knowledge right now. Mark the number that says on letter C, 23,020. 23,020. Don't get tricked. Remember, Mrs. Kraft gave you a couple practice ones that were tricky yesterday. 23,020. And letter D is easy. You know your Roman numerals. Think carefully. Mark the number that says 4. Which number says 4? Did you get that? Which number says 4 in Roman numerals? Okay, I'm proud of you. Let's go through our directions. Okay, number 3 says write the answers. You're going to do this part right here. That's all multiplication. Then you're going to go down here to the bottom of that section, and you're going to do the division. Remember the 10 trick, but also remember it's going to be opposite of division is multiplication. So 10 times, you can put the times sign there, 10 times something that equals 120. 10 times something that equals 30. 5 times something that equals 25. 5 times something that equals 10. Got that? Okay, come back later and do it, or hit the pause button and do it right now. Then Mommy can start it up again for number 4. Are you ready? Okay. I'm going to move right along. You decide with Mommy which way you want to do it. Number 4. Color to show the fractions. Mrs. Kraft can't read backwards. So there's a fraction, 1/3. Remember all those fractions we practiced yesterday, coloring? Okay, so I want you to color 1/3 of this fraction. On this one, I want you to color 2/3. And on this one, I want you to color 3/4. I can't tell you, but which number tells me how many parts and which number tells me how many are colored or used. Okay, 1/3, 2/3, and 3/4. Okay, let's go to the back of our paper. On the back of our paper, we have a bunch of problems like our addition and subtraction that we've been practicing. And on letter B, you have some subtraction and addition. Be careful on your borrowing and your carrying. I will tell you right now, on this one right here, there is no carrying, but everything else has either borrowing or carrying. So think carefully, work carefully, don't race through this test. Each one of these is worth 4 points. Should you check your work? Yes. Is Mommy allowed to check it and tell you something's wrong? No. Mommy can tell you to think again, but she can't tell you where your problem is. This is a test. Okay? Down to number 6. It says, mark the circle under the shapes that are divided into thirds. Equal thirds. Find the shape under the shapes that are divided into thirds. Okay? It's kind of tricky. They wrote it kind of tricky. But think carefully about it. Okay? Is there one or more than one? You want equal parts. Let's go down to the conch shells, the little snail shells. Okay? I'm going to turn it around so I can read it. You follow along. Max found 9 shells on the beach, at the beach. He gave his sister 1/3 of them. How many shells did Max give his sister? Then you have to write the number. I want you to make 3 groups of shells. I want you to circle so there's 3 groups of shells. Then pick one of those groups and count how many shells are on the inside and write that number on the line. Remember, all your groups have to have the same number of shells. One group can't have 5 and another one have 2. All groups have the same numbers, but I want you to draw a circle around your shells and make for me 3 groups, okay? Then tell me how many shells are in that group. Just 1/3, remember? 1/3. The third part tells me we're making 3 groups. Okay, now it tells me how many parts. Got it? Okay. This test is very easy if you think and take your time. There is no reason to rush. I want you to use that pause button. I want you to think carefully. I want you to not race and think, oh, what TV show's on next, or my belly's hungry and starving. Okay? You be concentrating on this, please, because this is worth a grade. Okay. If Mommy has any questions, she can text or call me. But I will be calling you and doing your oral drills. Okay? I look forward to talking to you and hearing your voice. That's all we have for math today. That is very easy when you stop and think about it. Okay? Don't rush. Do your best job for Jesus and for Mrs. Kraft. And for Mommy and Daddy. And for yourself. Get a good grade for me. Okay? Bye. I'll talk to you later.